Hey everybody, what's up? Victorian Genetics here, bringing you a top 5, my top 5 characters that I would like to see in Smash Ultimate. It's not going to be the same as everybody else's list, obviously. It's just kind of my own thoughts. It's a bit lengthy because I'm talking about kits and I'm kind of nerding out a little bit, but like kind of just listen to it all. It's fairly cool. I want to discuss with you guys like what your thoughts are on these characters, the kits, possibilities and stuff like that. Just like leave comments and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, top 5, let's go. Let's roll right into number 1. The number 1 character I want in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is my boy Sora right here. Sora. Freaking, it would just be so freaking cool. I don't know exactly how the Disney and Square Enix things line up from what I've heard and read, but this is mostly comments. First off is that Disney would be okay with Sora being in Smash Bros. Second, what I've read is that Disney doesn't actually have too much of a say over Sora. It's more they have a say over their characters. So Goofy, Donald, their worlds, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean, Big Hero 6, all that sort of stuff that's in Kingdom Hearts. So maybe like for Sora's ultimate move, or I just call them ultimates because I play so many games where they call it an ultimate, but it's a final smash in Smash Bros. For his final smash, I would either picture like a random summons, or maybe like what would be really cool is if like his final smash could be like one of 3 or 4 of the the summons from freaking Kingdom Hearts 2, or more realistically it'd probably be like a beam, that Trinity attack that freaking Donald and Goofy and Sora do. But that would be so cool. I picture he would have a pretty good, it kind of depends on which Kingdom Hearts Sora you go with. Like the first Kingdom Hearts felt a little more grounded, but then you get into the second one and like you're getting up in the air, like especially with the master form. Like they don't do transformation final smashes for Ultimate. They kind of got rid of all of them, but like that would be so dope if like he had a more aerial combat type of feel of some sort. The specials I kind of imagine would be kind of your basic magics like Blizzara and Fyra and Thundara and stuff like that. But I don't know, I think they could get a little crazy with that too if they wanted, because there's a whole bunch of stuff to draw from. They could even put him on like a system that like deals with cards, like from Chain of Memories and Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep had a sort of card system in it too. From what I remember, it's been eons since I played that. I gotta play that on PS4, man. I'm pretty sure it was like card-ish, but yeah, like if they put him on like a card system of some sort, like there was some kind of card resources or something, or like a deck that shuffled and it changed up what one of his specials was going to be. Like his down B special changed based on like a deck that shuffled through, and it showed it in the little UI thing that they added, which I freaking love the UI thing. Or maybe, I don't know, it'd be pretty cool. Like up B would probably just be some kind of upward slash or something. Or like he does some helicopter-y things with his Keyblade, maybe just something like that. I think Super Smash Flash, or whatever the little browser-based game is, has him doing like a helicopter thing. Or is that Ichigo? I barely played it. It felt a little too laggy and clunky to really want to bother with it. But man, Sora would be like so freaking cool. Like I want it so bad, dude. Like, please, give me Sora in Smash Brothers, please. Sora in Smash Brothers, please. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. I would really want in Smash Brothers, which for a kind of rule of thumb, we have Sora's like here, right? Sora's like here. And we have everybody else like sitting here. Like see how Sora's just a little bit ahead, and then everybody else kind of is like pretty equal. Just any one of these characters would be like the best thing ever. And so yeah, my second character is Shantae, the half genie hero. I really freaking love me some Shantae. I've played like all her games. I freaking love her. She's so cool. She's so cool. She whips her hair back and forth. She whips her hair back and forth. Like that, you know? But I think she would just be cool. She has a lot of unique stuff that could potentially make her different from any other character. I mean, first of all, she just whips her hair. And then they could easily tag on some neutral and stuff to her. And then for specials, like I just straight up picture her transforming into her forms. Like, you know, maybe Down B is transforming into the elephant, and like what they could do is they could make her like her kit is like, so Down B changes you to the elephant, and then your other specials are different moves. And like Over B, but like the elephant can't jump, right? And then you do Over B, and you change into like the monkey, right? And the monkey is like super freaking whoosh, but she is super light, right? Like super light, and like doesn't hit all that hard. And then like maybe Up B would change you into the harpy form, which is like really good at aerial and stuff like that. But then I feel like you're hitting a little bit too much on like Shulk / Pokemon Trainer. So like maybe the specials are just changes into that and does a move or something. I haven't completely finished Half Genie Hero yet, so I haven't earned all the special little moves that you can get from characters, but like the monkey has like a dash to the side, so maybe that could be like the Over B. And then like maybe the elephant you change into, and like it's a stomp move, like kind of like Kirby or Yoshi, but like if you're down on the ground, like you push down B and it does, I don't know exactly what it would do. It could do something. Like the harpy would obviously be her Up B. That would be cool. And then neutral B, maybe neutral B is the elephant, right? So neutral B is the elephant, and it, I don't know, makes you heavy. It's a maybe Down B. Okay, if Down B is the elephant, it's like a counter maybe, or a stomp move. Like if you're in the air, it's a stomp move. If you're on the ground, it's a counter. The elephant does something like kind of like a Corrin counter, right? So like whenever Corrin counters, the dragon comes and stomps the fucking ground. Maybe that's what like the elephant would do, you know? Or if it was like the elephant was the neutral B, it's just always like a stomp, or like how Kirby just turns into a rock. Maybe that's kind of what the elephant would do. Way less damage and stuff like that. Side B could just be the monkey, because like the monkey has this thing where whenever it's on a wall, you could jump off with the attack button. It does this like side dash, like I'm a super monkey. That would be cool. Up B would be like something with the harpy, just kind of your basic like Corrin Up B, Charizard Up B, Meta Knight Up B. There's a lot of them. And then like for neutral B, I imagine if it's not the elephant, it's the mermaid doing something. If it's the elephant, then Down B becomes the mermaid. I don't know what exactly you could do for the mermaid. Something with water, maybe like a bubble trap. Ooh, that would be cool as heck. Like kind of like how Nami does in League of Legends, right? Like shoots a bubble and it traps somebody. It'd be like a bubble trap, not like a long ass trap, that would suck, but just like a second or something, you know? Kind of like how if you hit somebody with like sort of like PK Fire and Arc Thunder, how they kind of get trapped a little bit, but like they can do stuff. Like if you trapped them for like 0.5 second or 0.75 seconds. That might be too much for Smash actually. Like I'm thinking in League of Legends terms, where 0.5 and 0.75, they're a little bit of a big deal, but they're not like big deal. It stunned you for a little bit. Like she shoots a bubble, or like it comes out of the ground, she's like paddles her tail. She transforms into the mermaid, paddles her tail on the ground, and like a bubble comes up out of the ground. So it's like right in front of her. Kind of like how Zero Suit Samus is a down smash? Or forwards? No. I can't. Yeah, down smash is the like shoot the laser on the ground. Hers would be like a bubble that kind of goes up. So like it covers some decent aerial. Like it wouldn't be as limiting as like the Zero Suit Samus down smash. And plus it would be her special. So like it trap them in a bubble. Maybe it's like a bubble that rises a little bit too, just to make it like a little bit more skill intensive to get the combo off of it. But that would be pretty cool. Also, it's like it's a laggy option, right? And it just kind of it comes out of the ground. She paddles her tail on the ground, kind of comes up. It'd be pretty cool. I think it'd be pretty cool. And then like the monkey, we already said the dash. The elephant, not quite sure on the elephant, man. I feel like the counter thing is probably the coolest. There's gotta be something, or like a stomp or something. And then for the ultimate, maybe it's some just kind of like mad combo where she changes into all of them and just fudges you up. Just hardcore fudges you up. Maybe. I don't know exactly how she would work. I just think she'd be so cool. Shovel Knight's in is in as an assist trophy, which means we could be getting an indie rep of some sort. Shantae has been on Nintendo consoles for like forever. Her first game was on like Game Boy Color, I think. It was one of the first two Game Boys. They always blend in my mind. It's hard to pick them apart. But that would be just... Shantae would be dope. For my third character that I would love to see in Smash Ultimate is Monster Hunter. Straight up Monster Hunter. They could either just go with the Marvel vs. Infinite kit and kind of alter it a whole bunch to be for Smash. But an idea that I was thinking of that would be even cooler is if it's like a character that plays on buffs and stuff. Because the game is like a lot about minuscule stat management type stuff, right? So make sure you eat before you go out, make sure you have your potions, make sure you're using your attack buffs and all this stuff. And the various weapons have little states and stuff that they enter you in. So I was thinking like your up B, since like it's the most aerial weapon of them all pretty much, would be the insect glaive, right? But not just the insect glaive, like the insect would play a part, right? So if you up B while you're on the ground, you throw the insect out in front of you, and if it latches onto somebody, your attacks for like the next 5-6 seconds or something start doing more damage. Like, so it just up B, throws it straight out in front of you. But if you're like in the air and you're falling and you up B, and like you can kind of choose the insect's angle, right? So like, so you could up B and like throw it sideways, or like if you're down a little bit lower, you could up B and throw it. And like if they're trying to ledge guard you, basically, if the insect manages to latch an opponent, then you get an extra jump because you're in the air. So it kind of switches up what the insect glaive gives to you. The insect gives to you. So like if you already expended your jump and you need that extra jump to kind of alter your position before you commit to the full up B, then you send the insect out, hope it reaches, but you gotta bust out the up B soon, obviously. So like it's a whole bunch of a little timing thing. But like that would be so cool. Or like, and then like do the traditional part of the up B, like you push up B again after the insect finishes, or like you hold up B, like so you send the insect out and then you're holding up B maybe during it. I don't know exactly how the exact execution will work, but then like you push it again, you do it again, and it's just like this flurry of in the air, like the insect glaive does, where they freaking vault up in the air and then they're just like, and it's just like, it always goes diagonal, right? You can't alter its course. It just always goes diagonal. So it's like it's an inherent kind of weakness of sorts. It's a little predictable on how you're gonna recover with it. That would be cool. And then maybe like the neutral B is like you summon a Palico, just like straight up summon a Palico, and your Palico does something. I don't know what it would do exactly. I'm not entirely sure. Haven't quite thought that out. I'm not sure if it would stay on the field or if it would like run around and do something or what. Like your down B could be like the hunting horn, right? Because the hunting horn is a buff team party based buff weapon. So like if you're doing 2v2, 4v4, whatever, you pull out the hunting horn, it buffs you and your allies. Or if you're doing 1v1, you pull it out and buffs you. So like it gives you a random buff. Because normally with the hunting horn, it's like specific combinations and stuff that end up deciding the buff. Maybe they could implement that, because like Ryu has his, if you do the traditional input for Shoryuken and Hadouken, they're stronger varied versions. So maybe like you push down B and then like you do whatever sequencing you need to, and it's like a different buff, right? Like because like the hunting horns can give you like HP recovery, which that would have to be really minuscule in Smash. Like just having that on command would be pretty crazy. They could give you like defensive options and give you attack options and stuff like that. That would be pretty dope. And then like maybe the over B could be like a slicer to the side type move. I keep saying these slicer to the side type moves because I just really like the concept of over B being like a dash or something of the sort. But like it could be like the dual slicers, the claws and stuff like that are like, I'm a ninja, and they spin everywhere, right? So if you like over B with it and you hit somebody and then you hit the trigger again after you hit somebody with it, like you go into the Demon Fury mode, which is where like once you build your Demon Fury bar, like the Monster Hunter can demon form and you start glowing red, and like it unlocks some new attack patterns and stuff. So if you hit somebody with it, you don't have to commit to this, but like you hit somebody with it, you push B again, and it like you go Demon Fury, and then like it does some more moves. Like it starts taking them upwards, and then from like taking them upwards, maybe like it gives just a slight little bit of knockback, and like you could throw the insect at them, right? And then boom, you got them again, and you get a jump. So you hit them, you jump, and then you like up B them, and like it would be cool. It'd be crazy cool looking combo potential. And it just gives you like these cool little buff options on the character. Like there's these weird little statuses and like little fine points of mastery. Like, do you commit to that? Do you not commit to it? Like it would depend on where you are on the stage and all the sort of little small little things. I don't really know what else the Demon Slicers could do for Demon form other than like maybe they'd extend the combo obviously, but like you hit them, and if you do it, it either takes them up, or maybe if that's not, that'd be too OP of an option or something, it just takes them kind of sideways or something. I don't know, it'd be pretty cool. And then neutrals, maybe just mix in the other weapons, like so for side smash, bust out the hammer, and then for up smash, you bust out the lance. Or yeah, up smash you like bust out the lance, and then side smash you bust out the hammer. Down smash you bust out like the long sword or the great sword, and you like do like a cloud type deal, or maybe you just spin like a shulk type deal or something. And then like neutrals, probably just flat out like, I don't really know. Maybe neutral B, instead of being the palico, could just be like you fire your bow. Or if you push B and you hold it, like a palico comes out and shoots an arrow with you, and it shoots 2 arrows. But then that's getting kind of like towards Link's deal with his arrows and how he can pick up his arrows and then shoot 2 arrows. So I don't know. I feel like the bow and arrow would be cool to mix in there. But the neutrals, maybe mix in the pellet gun for like the jumping aerial neutral and stuff. It'd just be a really cool character. And like for the ultimate move, maybe like just flat out you summon a monster of some sort. I don't know what monster, but like that would just be cool. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool. I digress. And I don't digress really. Monster Hunter would just be the dopest freaking thing in this game. Like I would be like all over that. And then obviously have male and female options. Monster Hunter would be dope. That would be primo. Like obviously, if they did Monster Hunter in the game, probably wouldn't be anything near what I'm imagining for the kid. It's just like, I love theory crafting these little character ideas and stuff. It would just be, and like Monster Hunter in particular, I have like had so many cool ideas for. Like, just would be a really, really cool character, and I'd really like to see it. the character for Smash Brothers Ultimate is Impa from Hyrule Warriors specifically. Like, her design in that is so good, and the way that she like has all the little water techniques and like the giant ass sword, like, and it's not just like your traditional giant ass sword, it's like one of the curved, like more Asian-y, assassin-y type giant ass swords, and she's just so sleek and like, so she'd be like Sheik mixed with like Cloud, but like obviously just a whole bunch of her own moves that deal with the water and stuff from Hyrule Warriors. They could represent their own Warriors game, which I honestly think there's going to be a Warriors 2, because like, why wouldn't you do a Warriors 2 when you have all the 4 champions of Breath of the Wild? You didn't use Breath of the Wild much in the deluxe version. That'd just be kind of cool. Anyway, I digress. So like the over B could just be like, again, kind of like a slash through type deal, or maybe like it could be like her throwing water kunai, because like one of her moves, whenever she does a certain combo or whatever, she like slices up into the air and then she summons a bunch of water kunai, and like it rains fucking water kunai. It's fucking cool as shit. And or like, so like her neutral B, maybe her neutral B is charging up kunai, right? Just charge up these kunai, and then like her down B is like either while you're grounded, you do the water orb slash thing that she does in the game, or if you're up in the air, you can expend your charged water kunai and like come down in like a stomp type fashion, and there's just like this rain of kunai all around you. So like you build up 1, 2, 3, 4, probably like 5-ish kunai tops, maybe a little bit more, and they do but like you whenever you're in the air and you do your down B, like it puts a water orb beneath you, right? And then you like slash through the water orb, like, and the kunai come raining down with you. That would be cool as shit. I don't know if that's a little too flashy for Smash Brothers or not, but that would just be so cool. Give her a little bit of an ammo type system, kind of like Sheik's Needles, but it'd just be like a cool interaction, right? Because like then her neutral B, which is just like these kunai that you throw out if you push neutral B again while you're fully charged, or just however many kunai you build up. But then it gives you like another interaction to use the kunai with whenever you're in the air. If you like do down B, it like covers it probably help cover recovery some, could like give them a slight little bit of hit stun. And like if you're trying to look for a safe way to land, maybe they can help you try and land. Probably not the best way, obviously, but like you'd have this spherical hitbox below you that you slash through, on top of like these kunai that come out from the side that you like throw up, and then they kind of rain down. Maybe like you throw the kunai and then they rain down, and then you come down and slash through a freaking water orb. I don't know. That would be pretty freaking dope. Side B, maybe like the water sphere slash thing, or maybe just a straightforward like sends a freaking a water slash through the air, or something like that. I don't know. Her side B, she does a dash move, a really cool like dash move, like a slide, and just like put water on it, obviously, and just more water spheres, more water, just water everywhere. That would look, I mean, it'd look a little Greninja-y, but that's fine, because she's Impa. That would just be cool. And then like down B, wait, I already said down B. So like down B on the ground would just be like a sphere, like maybe you can charge this sphere, right? So like what if you can charge the sphere with your down B, and then like, so it develops the sphere, and then you slash through it, and like the damage is up, and like the knockback and stuff is up based on how much you charged it. If you charge it to full and you hold it, and you end up in the air and you're holding a kunai charge, a full kunai charge, and a full water sphere charge, it like combines the two, right? So you like throw your kunai in the air, and then you freaking throw your orb down towards the ground, and then you slash through the freaking orb. Oh my god. Might be a little too flashy and crazy for Smash, but that would just be the coolest, hypest freaking stuff, dude. Like, holy cow. That would be cool. Side B, dash again. Up B. She has some cool stuff she does, like jumping off of her sword and stuff. But outside of that, I kind of just picture a basic uppercut, which is like what every swordsman does, basically. But I don't know what else it could be. She uses her hair as a whip to get back up. No, that would be gimmicky and not cool looking. That could also be Shantae's. No, Shantae's better with the heartbeat. All the transformations. That would be cool. Like, there isn't really a character that does that a whole lot. Not that I can think of anyway. Like, obviously Pokemon Trainer can shift through their forms, but nobody else really, like, pulls out a bunch of different forms to do stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nobody's... I mean, Shulk transfers through his forms. Pokemon Trainer transfers through their forms. I can't really think of anybody that, like, hardcore, like, they're like, oh, a bat, and they attack with it. Anyway, I'm getting off track. Anyway, Impa could just look really cool, because, like, for me, in Hyrule Warriors, she's, like, one of the flashiest characters, in my opinion. Like, just super cool. And it'd represent Hyrule Warriors, which is kind of like one of their just one-off things right now, but it also represents just Zelda as a whole, and Zelda could use more reps, possibly. Although 3 links already, so it's a little questionable how much more they need. I think Impa would just be cool as heck, right? And the ultimate move would just be some, like, big surge of water. I don't know, like a big ass tidal wave that turns into a giant sword. Like, she pulls water out of the ground, becomes this giant sword. This is giant water sword, and then she just slashes sideways. That would be freaking dope, dude. Like, you don't even know how dope that would be. That would be cool as heck. Or maybe it's, I don't know, something else. Maybe she, like, it's just a water orb summoning right in front. Like, so it's like a capture, like how Mega Man shoots the dark hole, sucks you up, and then he does his blast. So maybe, like, Impas that would be the activator for it. So you go, and if it captures somebody, then you go into your freaking BAM! Like, fuck you. No, that would be pretty cool. But I think Impa from Hyrule Warriors would just be like one of the coolest things. Obviously, all these characters I'm talking about would be like the coolest thing ever. Just one of them, man. I would be so stoked. And, like, so honorable mentions before I get to my last one, and this is basically any character that everybody wants. So, you know, Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie is my main one in this category that I want, but Banjo-Kazooie, Skull Kid, Isaac. Isaac's pretty big too. Isaac would be cool as hell too. But, like, Banjo-Kazooie is kind of like the main one that's like, that's my fucking childhood, bro. Like, that, bro, and sis, and everybody else. That one just be dope, dude. I freaking love Banjo-Kazooie. And, like, they have so many different unique options for what their kit could be. I haven't thought too much on them. I'm sure a whole bunch of people have. But, like, I know they shoot eggs, and they jump on Kazooie. Kazooie starts running, and, like, Kazooie can do, like, the power spring jumps, and Banjo can do the flip jumps, and they fly through the air, and they do the drill peck, and all these different things. I'm sure there's probably a bunch of people who have explained what they think his kit could be. The lead of Xbox, who owns Banjo-Kazooie, is cool with it. We know Sakurai is cool with adding third party, obviously, by now. He started on N64. You associate N64 with, like, Mario and Banjo-Kazooie. Those are kind of like the main two, honestly, that anytime I think of N64, it's like Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Kazooie. But yeah, that'd be cool. And just, like, any character anybody wants. So Isaac, like I said, Isaac, Skull Kid. Some people want Resident Evil characters. Some people want characters from Xenoblade Chronicles, which I love me some Shulk. Just stuff like that. It's just any character other people want. Although any character being added to Smash is really hype. Like I get really excited for Smash in general. So yeah, that's cool. That's kind of like the honorable mention category. I haven't thought too much about Banjo-Kazooie. It's kind of like my number one of what everybody else wants, what I would want. Besides the characters that a bunch of people want that are my main characters that I want. But like, you know, it should be cool. Any character that would get the community just like that, you know, super hype would be cool. Number 5, I'm gonna say this: drop a like, drop a comment, any sort of comment you want. What kits you think should be in the game, what kits you think shouldn't be in the game, what you think of Smash Ultimate so far, the mechanics of it, what characters you want to see, don't want to see, what you think of my characters, my kits, just whatever you want to comment with. Let's go, let's talk. But yeah, my 5th character, there's a remix version of the game coming out on October 12th, and please, if you like RPGs, if you like Square Enix, if you like anime, any of those 3, but typically if you like one of them, you kind of like all of them. Usually, I don't want to assume everybody does, but pick up The World Ends With You, because like this is the last chance for this game to get a sequel, and it has a pretty solid chance of pulling a full-blown like Darksiders type deal. So buy the game if you like RPGs, action RPGs, Square Enix, anime, cool inventory systems, cool ways to upgrade characters, like clothes and fashion play into it and everything. But maybe that's just a whole different video discussion. Anyway, so The World Ends With You. Really want Neku, like so bad. I freaking love The World Ends With You. It's like one of my top games of all time. It is so good. I just think he would be really cool. He has a few different possible kits that they could roll with. So leave now for sure if you don't want the minor spoilers. But so like basically either he could run on a pin system or he could run on a partner system. So with the pin system, basically I'm thinking like it could be like Robin, how Robin has the ammo and stuff, except it charges slightly faster than Robin's ammo because the pins charge pretty fast in the game, in the battles. And Robin is more of like based on the fact that the books and weapons run out, so you have to buy another one, which takes a little bit longer than the pins do to take to recharge. But like maybe for the pins, like the side slash could just be that straight up, like he does the side slashing move for several of his pins. That would be pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Or maybe and then for like down B, it could be just like maybe he pulls something from his world, like a barricade or motorcycle or whatever, because these pop up in the battles and you can kind of throw them at enemies and take them and drag them and kill the freak out of the noise, which is what the enemies are called. Or like maybe like side B would be like, or neutral B. Maybe like neutral B is like you go into like a trance state and you kind of stand still. It's kind of like Lucas and Ness when they fire, I believe it's neutral B. I don't play them enough. Down B is the absorb, up B is the PK Thunder, over B is the PK Thunder or PK Fire. Yeah, neutral B. That thing. So like he'd summon a flame like that comes out of himself, because this is like one of the first pins you get in the game, so it's like kind of one of his most iconic. Like even the collector's edition of this game comes with like Neku with fire and stuff, and like there's you commonly see art with him like with a ball of fire and stuff, because it's like some of the main pins you get deal with this fire type concept. But like, and you just kind of draw a fire trail with your control stick and kind of go after them, and it has like not a whole lot of hit stun, just like a slight hit stun. It's not really like used for recovery and stuff. It's more of just like some harass and stuff. But like you overall want to make it like a solid enough option, but like punishable. Like I don't know exactly what you would do with it, but it'd probably be pretty cool. And then slashing moves are pretty iconic with Neku. I'd imagine his up B would probably just be like a straight up uppercut, because he does have a few of those where he goes like and he cuts through people. And for his neutral B, neutral B I said would be his tornado thing. Or for down B. Down B, I'm not really sure what down B could be, besides maybe the summoning the objects, like I said, or something else. But like the system that I think would be even cooler than that, it touches on my Shantae idea a fair bit, but a partner mechanic. So not like switching through the various characters when the world ends with you. Although that'd be cool if it was like Neku and like he switched his partner. Like, so you're fighting as Neku. It's not like Pokemon Trainer where you're switching through the partners and fighting as the partners. Like, you fight as Neku and then you switch your partner and it augments your special move. This is like the two different ideas I kind of have for the partner system that I'm talking about for his kit. So it's like 3 different kit possibilities. And like, so down B switches your partner boop, 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 between Beat, Shiki, and Joshua. And so basically, if you're on Beat, your moves would be different. If you're on Shiki, your moves would be slightly different. Not like drastically different, like on a Pokemon type deal, just like slightly different. And if you're on Joshua, your moves would be slightly different. Like maybe with Beat, obviously they would deal more with like, they'd have more of like a punk rockish type feel. And like your side B would be like, you jump on a skateboard with them. Like maybe your side B is like, okay, so there's the first partner system, the most basic, the one that I think would work a little bit better, and when it stepped too much on like the Pokemon trainer's feet, is just up B is Joshua, or no, up B is Shiki, side B is Joshua, or side B is Beat, and then neutral B is Joshua, or down B, and then one of them is just like a Neku move of some sort. So like up B would be like, Shiki has this cat that she uses to fight with, and like she'd summon the cat and you'd like, and the cat does like uppercuts a lot. Like that's the kind of the main thing that you freaking picture on the cat whenever you picture this cat, is it doing uppercuts. And so like the cat would do an uppercut for the recovery basically. Like Shiki would come out and like uppercut, and like you'd kind of both be tagged on to. So Shiki would still be, you'd see Shiki. She doesn't play much part other than like a visual thing, just kind of like a little nod to like, hey, these characters are important in the game. Like you'd grab onto Shiki, you'd grab onto the Mew's leg while Shiki's grabbed onto the other one, and the cat would up B and you'd get back on land. And then for side B, I had like a little bit of an interesting idea. You can either, sort of like Talia in League of Legends, if anybody's played it, so either you could push side B and like Beat just comes out, skateboards, and it's like a hitbox. It's kind of like Zelda's Phantom, right? Or you could push side B and like Beat just kind of throws the skateboard out to you and you become kind of like the hitbox. It becomes like a dash attack, basically. Like that'd be kind of cool. It'd be like a weird kind of choice. Like what are you gonna do with this? Kind of like Talia, you know, her ultimate, she either throws the wall out or she throws the wall out and rides on it. So kind of like that sort of interaction. And then down B or neutral B would be Joshua. Maybe just some psychic type stuff like I mentioned before, because that's kind of what Joshua's whole deal was. He also like what he did in the game is he'd dial on his cell phone and he'd summon objects to like fall on enemies. Just be like boop, 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 boop. So like maybe like you push down B and like a little cell phone pops up, and then like you dial something and it summons that item. Like not items from the game that would be freaking annoying in 1v1, competitive 1v1. I like playing casual too, so. But like you push down B or you push neutral B and you kind of dial in a number real quick, or it dials a random number or something, and Joshua just kind of comes out cell phones and it drops like motorcycles or whatever on the enemy or like right in front of you, and like based on which one you choose. So like if you choose a car, that mother truck is gonna fall just like super quick. Or if you choose like just something kind of light, like a barricade, like a normal barricade, it's gonna fall a little bit slower, and it like kind of help you set up for combos and stuff. So like you'd be going on them, and then like you do your down B and you choose like the fastest falling thing, and it's just like knocks them out, right? Or like maybe you just push and hold down B and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, and then like based on what number you choose, it's the speed of which it falls. And then like, so you choose the fastest falling one, or you choose like a slower falling one to kind of help your recovery. So like as you're falling, right, like you're falling all the way out here, you choose the slow falling barricade to kind of just throw a hitbox out there to kind of mess with them as they try and ledge trump you and guard you out and stuff. Like, it'd be kind of a cool little option. And then the last little thing that he could do for his kit is just full-blown sort of Pokemon trainer-ish, right? He just summons his partners, switches through them with down B, and then like they do slight little augments on his kit. Not like full-blown new kits, but like over B could be like, with Shiki it's a dash with Mew, like some kind of dash with Mew. And then like the up B could still be the Claw, and like the neutral B could be like, I don't know, some kind of throwing Mew out or something. And then if you do Joshua, it's like you get more range than with Shiki, but they're weaker attacks. So like Shiki would be kind of like the jack of all trades. You get decent range, you get decent damage, decent attributes on the moves. Joshua would be like your moves can start hitting a little bit further out. They don't quite have as much knockback and they don't do as much damage. But so it's range options, it's zoning options, right? And like basically it would be him, you know, maybe he shoots a motorcycle out for side B, up B, like he summons a helicopter or some nonsense. Although I don't think he ever summons a helicopter to drop in the game. And then like neutral B would just be like, I don't know, something, throwing something out. I don't know. It's just like, it takes some refinement to figure him fully out. And then B would be like low range, higher knockback, higher power. And then what this system would basically be is sort of like you're hitting on Shulk a little bit, and you're hitting on Pokemon Trainer a little bit, but it's kind of like the own little system, right? Like the hitboxes are different on all the moves, the ranges are different. Like, because whereas Shulk just kind of augments himself, this is more of augmenting the moves. It's not like augmenting Neku, it's augmenting the moves. So I just think it'd be real cool. So like, again, side B could just be like Joshua on the skateboard, and then up B could be like you jump on Joshua's skateboard and go up, and then neutral B would be like maybe throw the skateboard or something. I think it'd just be a really cool system. And the ultimate maybe it could be like all three of them tagging together to do a big special move, or just like any one of the three big special moves that you do with each of the partners. Like, so with Shiki there's 3 different specials, with Beak there's 3 different specials, and with Joshua there's 3 different specials. That'd be pretty cool. There's a lot of cool boss interactions in the game and stuff. They could do a lot with the World's Ends with you if they wanted to. But yeah, so that's about it. That's my top 5 characters I want in Smash. Video ran a little bit long because Smash, speculation, theories, mind stuff I like. So yeah, I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.